What is 86,400? What does that number represent? It represents the number of seconds that we have every single day. And we all have the same amount of time. We have the same number of hours, same number of minutes, and same number of seconds. And the number of seconds we have to work with every day is 86,400. And the important thing is, what do you do with those 86,400 seconds every day? Many times when I ask people how they're doing, they'll tell me, I'm so busy. My response is, what's keeping you so busy? And the common answers that I get are, I have so much to do working and taking care of the kids. I have a big to-do list. This big project I'm working on is taking a lot of my time. I just don't have enough time to get everything done. If I'm coaching somebody, I'll go deeper into the questions and I'll say something like, tell me about the big project you're working on. I'll let them tell me. Then I'll ask if they've broken down the project into smaller pieces that are more manageable. Found that when you break projects down into smaller pieces, it's easier to accomplish. And it goes with your day too. If you break down the things that you need to accomplish during the day, it's going to make it much more manageable and much more easy to get everything that you need to do accomplished. The most important thing is you get the important things done. We'll talk about that in a bit. What is busy? The Webster's dictionary definition of busy is engaged in activity as work, occupied. Everyone is engaged in activity. The question becomes, what activities are you engaged in? Are you using your 86,400 seconds effectively? Are you getting the most important activities and tasks done each day? One thing I found that's very frustrating is when something important needs to be done and somebody says, I don't have time to do that. A mindset shift needs to happen here. What happened is the person didn't take the time to do the task or activity. We all have the same amount of time each day. It's how we prioritize and use that time that ensures that the most important things get accomplished. One of the easiest time priority management pieces to do is to ask yourself this question. What's the most important thing that I can do right now? Then take a little bit of time to think about it. And then most importantly, do it. Not accomplishing an important task or activity can be also the fault of the person asking. I've done this many times. They say that you have 3 fingers pointing back at you when you're pointing at someone. One thing that I know I failed to do at times was to give the proper expectations to let the person know how important that this particular task or project was. So that was on me. It wasn't the fault of the person that I asked because they didn't realize what the priority was. And this is one of the key things of delegating properly is to set the proper expectations. What is the most important thing you can do right now? Go get it done. Thanks and be audacious.